Yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clock Master. I'm here with my wife,
Shannon, aka Cosmic Banks.
And we are here to check out
the Ahsoka Season 1 finale!
The finale. I am very sad.
I know. I feel like this is going to go on for another 10 episodes.
Yeah, and it's 48 minutes, but I'm hoping it's a good finale at least.
Yeah.
We've stayed, because we're recording this a day later than we normally do. So I am hoping that we stay clear. I stay clear of spoilers.
Yeah, I have not seen a single thing.
I haven't seen a single. I just haven't really been on social media like that. I just do my normal thing. I post and I dip. So,
yeah. I didn't even post.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, well, I'm scared to press play, but we got to continue. Last episode, we saw Ezra saying the Force is his ally.
Yeah.
And he went off. So we'll have to see how this concludes.
I just want to see him with the lightsaber.
Yeah.
That's all I want to see. But I don't know if we'll see it.
A lot of people have been saying that in the comments of the last one that they agree with your theory about them, not wasting Thrawn. Mm-hmm. That he is going to make it through.
Yeah. And
that he will terrorize. I mean, someone brought up a good point that I didn't even think about. The reason that they relocated the New Republic in the first place, which we saw them in The Force Awakens, was because someone was saying because Thrawn basically messed everything up and forced them to relocate from Coruscant.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know how Disney's going to play it, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, I definitely don't think that they'll kill him this season. Yeah. I feel like you need to kind of stretch him out a bit more because a lot of people aren't going to realize how genuinely terrifying Thrawn is just yet.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
All right, well, let's see how it goes this episode, guys. Make sure to check out the full reaction on Patreon if you're interested in that. If you're new here and you're still watching the intro, make sure that you continue to, watch.
Just continue to watch.
Yeah, and if you like what you're seeing, subscribe. Subscribe if you like what you see later in the video. You don't have to make that decision now, but if you make it through halfway through the video or so, and you still like it, consider subscribing. Yeah. Anyways, let's get right into it. We'll talk about it later as you normally do. Let's get into it now.
Victim to the heroics of a single Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Never again.
Ooh.
Damn.
Your mothers.
Across the stars. Come forward.
Are they gonna make her like an official sister or something? Are they gonna sacrifice her? Which one will it be? Oh, she's terrifying.
I know.
All three of them. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Of Dawson.
Oh. The Blade of Dawson. Oh my God. Hold on. This is getting wild, y'all.
Right.
The Blade of Dawson? This is getting wild. Man, this shot. Oh my Lord. Is he fixing or making a saber or fixing a blaster?
No, that's not gonna work. Look.
Not going to work? What are you talking about?
The blade emitter's too narrow.
Yeah, I've been teaching younglings.
Is he making another one?
It looks like it.
You've been alive.
That's great, but I don't have.
You don't know Ezra.
Right.
Yeah, disorganized.
I have a system.
So do I.
You, sir, have a method. Not a system or anything.
Hey, he told you had a system.
Kanan took the one, the other I held on to in case he ever...
Oh.
Stop! Oh, I just got chills.
Oh, damn. So they just keep kyber crystals on deck, though? Do they just got a bunch of kyber crystals on deck, though? Because, we need a crystal for this saber. Well, we can't gloss past this, y'all.
Well done.
Like the
You
blue.
were a good student.
She just looks jealous or upset that she can't have the same experience or didn't have the same experience.
Yeah.
Those two.
A
I
lot.
miss.
A lot.
Ahsoka became.
He always stood by me,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
even when no one else did.
Yeah. She
Mhm.
was accused.
Mm-hmm.
Have you kept up with your training?
It's kind of hard to.
I tried. Wielding a lightsaber. It helps. Especially in our situation.
I mean, it does help.
It does
Train your
help.
mind. Train your body.
Crap.
Well,
Yo, not the naughties.
With me now!
Uh-oh.
oh gosh.
We've lost the stabilizer.
Get out of there! Go, go!
Look at these two. Even though Ahsoka shouldn't need his help for that. Oh my god. Dang. Oh no.
Oh god.
Typical Sabine fashion, but oh man. Man, they actually stuck there now. Unless they sneak onto the cruiser. At least something gets passed on from the Skywalkers.
Oh, Young looks so upset.
I know.
He's so depressed.
I hate seeing a ship go down.
This is gonna slow us down a bit.
Only if we let it.
What that mean?
Right.
How we finna fix the ship? There's no parts that you guys can just spare parts, you guys.
Departure are now severely limited, if not impossible. Which is why we should prepare for a ground assault.
Oh my god, this guy is playing some serious risk right
Yes.
now. Bro, I would hate to play chess with this man.
You
I would lose before I even got on
exactly.
before I even sat down.
Exactly.
I would lose before I even sat down, man. By the time I sat down, I already lost.
You?
Hmm.
It is for the Empire. The security of our galaxy.
Ever so humble. No, I'm a humble one. It's not for me.
Promise anything?
You've kept her in the sky longer than I've been alive.
Oh my
Do not
god.
wait for me.
Let's try the front door.
Rain hellfire upon them.
Oh god.
Oh god. Damn.
We're now negotiating with the apprentice of Anakin Skywalker.
Oh Lord, he knows.
Yeah.
He knows. Rain hellfire on them. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, that's only slightly terrifying.
God.
Dang, there's really nothing they can do about that.
No. Jeez. Oh. Damn.
Help out!
I'm sorry? Wait, I'm sorry? I have a big question mark here. I'm sorry.
Hey, she's been telling her to train her mind, so.
Sabine, help out.
Hey, Sabine might have not even done a single thing, though.
Yeah, this means nothing. I'm holding out hope.
It means nothing.
I'm holding out hope that she didn't just open that, help open that.
Gosh, the actual pissness.
I know. He's losing it.
I shall inform
Don't lose your cool, Thrawn. That's what makes it cool. Your cool is what makes it cool. Don't lose it. I just want to see Ezra go off. That's all I really want to see right now. We've seen these other two fight. I want to see Ezra go off. Come on, that's my boy. Oh, damn. Her fighting style is more rigid. I hope that was intentional. Because we saw when she was training, it was kind of like robotic.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's intentional. Oh, are night troopers now.
Yeah.
They are night troopers.
Getting reincarnated. Oh gosh.
Ezra.
Oh, zombie night troopers.
No?
Oh my lord. How many times can they resurrect them?
Yeah.
I mean, they're walking dead troopers, so but blasters.
Yeah.
Can we not? Dang, are they strong too? My God.
I hate this.
I know. Zombie troopers.
She's been training.
What's your excuse?
Somebody's not making it back.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm just preparing my mind and my heart emotionally.
Don't say that.
I am preparing myself emotionally for Ezra not to make it back.
Stop. No, he has to.
I am preparing myself.
He has to.
Or even for Ahsoka not to make it back. She gonna have to delay. Kind of figured this would be so.
Yeah. Like, dang, I just got these abilities too. Like,
right. It's like, man, I just got these powers. Can y'all not do what you're doing? I don't like you guys. My lord.
Here we go.
Damn.
Now go.
Ahsoka ain't making it. Somebody's not making it.
Stop it.
Standing, I'm preparing myself.
They're all
Somebody
making
is
it
not
back,
making
and they're
it
gonna
back.
be a big happy family.
Somebody is not making it
No.
back. Oh God. Oh God. Ugh. Oh God. Now this is a better fight. I like this. Woo, this is a good fight. The hallway one had me concerned, but this one a good one. It's a good fight. There we go. There we go. I like this. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. I was really concerned. Oh, what? What?
I'm sorry.
I'm very sorry. What does that even mean? They got Beskar run. They got Beskar run.
It seems like it.
Take us out.
No,
Ah.
it's not time yet.
I swear she's going to use the Force now. I'm just prepared for her to use the Force. I'm prepared for it. Oh God, man, what are these guys? They're dead, obviously. They're like undead. Oh, there it is. She's gonna have her Rey Palpatine moment. Yep, there it is. There it is. Oh, people mad. Oh God, she used it, but I'm so concerned. Oh God, oh no. I'm so hoping they didn't do it.
Hey, we were also saying a moment of desperation.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We did say that. We did say that.
Yeah, she was about to die.
Yeah, it is a moment of desperation. It was cool, but a part of me just like, oh my God, the anger I'm going to hear people. Man, freak them kids, man. Let me just like
say we're not gonna, like, she can't use it later. Oh my God, go do something.
Jeez. Bro.
Ezra,
Oh God.
I can do this.
Oh God.
Golly. Jeez. Something ain't gonna work out here. Something's not gonna work out here.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Ahsoka, just come on.
Oh! Man, I'm telling you, she ain't making it back, bro.
Stop. Don't say that.
She gonna be trapped there with Shin and Baylan.
Don't say that.
Oh my lord.
Friends are dead,
You assume so.
and you will die here. Alone.
Not alone.
Of course she didn't go. Golly. Damn. Ooh. Jeez. Ouch. Oh!
Oh my god.
Golly.
Well, she lost her lightsaber, but she got the blade.
Yeah. Oh god, he's gonna put the armor on. That's it, Ezra. I need to see her with this freaking Night Trooper armor.
Wanna get out of here?
Yeah.
Behind you.
How is this gonna work? He's losing it.
Yeah.
He's losing it. Yo, everybody just willy-nilly force jumping.
Right.
Golly. All right.
Okay.
Copy that.
Good job, Huyang. Now let's get the freak home.
I don't know. We not in the clear yet. We not in the clear yet. I'm waiting. Now this still leaves Shin and Baylan. What's gonna be happening to them now?
Can we catch him?
Yeah. Oh, bro, I'll to get there.
Dang, bro, they got mad far.
It's okay, they're catching up.
Oh no, man, they might have to cop a Purgo.
Today you've been quite a worthy opponent.
You've been annoying.
Because I knew your master.
He's gonna try the psychological warfare now.
I concluded your strategies would perhaps
There comes the psychological.
where a Ronin such as you belong.
Love the Ronin name drop. Love the Ronin.
Is mine.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, well, they're stuck now.
Yeah, and Ezra is on the ship.
Ezra is on the ship.
So Ezra's making it back, but these two, unless they cop a Purgil, I don't know.
Can I get a Papa Purr?
Yeah, man. What will this mean now for the future of Star Wars?
They gotta get back.
They ain't making it back, bro.
They gotta get back though.
Unless the naughty know a way to build a hyperdrive that big, I don't know. Unless Baylan's like, hey guys, with this power, you can just straight up teleport to the other planet.
Right.
Oh! Oh my god!
But I just got chills.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Y'all, you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, there's Shin.
Yeah, what's going on with Baylan? Look at that, look over there.
What is that? There's a face in that. What is that?
Look across, man.
Yeah.
What
Is
the
it?
heck?
Why they almost look like father?
Yeah, look like father almost. Wait, is this where we think it is?
What is happening?
Bro, we made it back. Ain't no sabotage. We here.
No, I think we're making Dathomir home base.
Yeah, these bodies look either dead soldiers or other Night Sisters.
Oh, it's cargo, they said. We don't know what.
Huh?
So we don't know what the cargo is.
Yeah, we don't know what the cargo is, but.
Yeah, it's Ezra.
Yeah, it's Ezra. Bro, you should at least took off the helmet.
He has to be dramatic.
Wait, does Chopper know?
I think Chopper knows.
Chopper done did a scan. Oh my lord, Ezra's back. Holy crap, Ezra's back. Man, how the hell does he explain what happened?
Ezra?
Jesus.
Hi, Hera.
Oh! Oh my lord. Oh man, bro, ain't no way this is a 48-minute episode.
I know.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh, no, and we gotta get him to meet Jason.
Yeah.
And so are we.
They ain't making it back to that normal galaxy, bro. This is it. They staying here forever.
But we can't do that.
To move on.
But
Yep.
we can't do that.
That's exactly what's happening.
But we can't do that.
Nothing.
But like what?
Just shadows in the starlight.
What does that mean?
What does that mean, Sabine? Force Ghost Anakin watching. Damn. Damn.
Oh, so proud.
I know. Of course, Rick directed this.
That's really it.
That's it, bro. That's it. There ain't no more. I ain't gonna cap with y'all, bro. I'm not satisfied with this finale. I'm not gonna cap with y'all, man.
Yeah, I felt like something was missing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap with y'all. I wasn't really happy with this finale. To be quite honest. Like, there's moments I liked, moments that were exciting, but me not liking it has a lot to do with just what I would have wanted. And I have a lot of like thoughts and everything, but before I go ahead, how are you feeling?
Because I'm kind of in the same boat with you. Like, there was things I liked about it, and there's things that I'm like something just kind of felt empty. And now, like, they're just here on this other galaxy and they're not going home.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. For me, like, I would prefer for like everyone to get home and, you know, at least be working to try to get home. Because there's going to be like an emptiness. And then it's just going to be a cycle. I was like, oh, we got to get Sabine and Ahsoka home.
I don't think they're ever making it back.
But then what does this mean?
I don't think they're ever making it back. Because think about it this way, right? Like, having 3 of them that can force wield and use lightsabers in the normal galaxy that's already OD, bro. They barely had 1 Jedi, let alone 3.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you know, Luke is still out there and Grogu too.
Yeah.
So at that point, you might as well already have a mini Jedi, you know, order going on. Because we saw how much the 3 of them, how much trouble they just gave Thrawn just to get out of there.
Yeah.
Like, if all 3 of them are on the same galaxy, that would be a problem for the actual canon.
Yeah.
Because if the 3 of them were there was no way that things should succeed.
Yeah.
Or would succeed. Having 3 Jedi, we saw how much damage the Ghost Crew did alone by itself.
Yeah, with only 2 Jedi.
With only 2 Jedi.
Yeah. We
saw the damage they did. So 3? And then you got Jason on the come up too. Yeah. And Luke, that would have just been way too much. It's not the time for all these Jedi to come back in the galaxy yet.
It's one of the Ghost Crew full reunion.
That's my thing too. I'm really kind of upset about that, just as a Rebels fan.
Yeah,
like,
there's no Zeb.
All we got was a mention of Zeb.
Yeah.
There was no Zeb.
Yeah. Like, I wanted to see him and Ezra reuniting, because that's like his brother.
We also have to think, though, to be fair, this is Ahsoka. It's not really branded or titled to be a Rebels sequel. To be fair.
I know.
But I'm with you, though.
I know.
I'm with you. Like, I want what you want. But on paper, we can't necessarily be mad at Dave for doing that. What we could be mad at, we could be mad for the tease.
Yeah.
Because you kind of dangle something in front of us and then just like yeet it out the way.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the only real issue.
Well, this also opens up for season 2, at least. It's not like it's an ending of a story
Yeah.
like some of the other ones have been. It's like it's more of a beginning. You know, this other galaxy and what that entails. Like, are we going to come across, anyone else, any other people? What's going on with Shin and Baylan? And unfortunately, we won't have the same actor for Baylan.
Yeah, unfortunately, you won't have Ray back for Baylan. They were setting up something super cool for Baylan.
Yeah.
And obviously, they're going to have to recast. It's a damn shame.
Yeah.
They are going to have to recast. They're going to have to. There's nothing they could really do. But what's up?
No, I was just trying to.
Yeah, no, they're going to have to recast. That just sucks. But I'm interested in what they're trying to do with his story.
Yeah.
Because clearly they obviously did set up some things in this episode that are supposed to segue into some other branch of storyline. So obviously we have Shin with the Nomads. That could spawn a bunch of comic books, movies.
Yeah, maybe her becoming a leader.
Mm-hmm, like in a leadership role.
Having her own like rebellion almost.
Yeah, well, I mean, rebellion for what though? You know what I mean?
Not like necessarily rebellion, but like,
Just her own group of people.
Yeah.
I mean, they're nomads. They just kind of prey on whoever and whatever they can get resources on. So, I mean, they'll most likely, I don't. We also don't know of any other groups. Yeah, there might be some other groups in the planet that,
or going to other planets.
I mean,
the whole galaxy.
I mean, it's described as a wasteland, though, so they would need
that one planet.
That one planet is considered a wasteland. Yeah. They only have one ship that's capable that we have right now that's capable of trying to find another. Yeah. And that's the one that obviously Ahsoka has.
Yeah.
So unless, Shin is stuck there. Unless they somehow get the remnants of the materials from whatever wreckage is left from from Thrawn to build a ship, that's it.
The thing too, we don't necessarily know fully if it's a wasteland.
I'm only seeing it's a wasteland based on what Shin said and what Baylan said.
No, I got you.
And what everybody else said.
But I don't know.
Even Thrawn determined it was a wasteland.
Yeah. It's throwing me because I feel like there's some like hidden something.
No, there definitely might be, but I mean, like in terms of what makes a functioning planet and what we've seen in Star Wars, it's a wasteland.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that.
You know what I mean? Like Tatooine is you're better off being stranded on Tatooine.
Yeah.
Than you are being stranded here.
Yeah. Well,
because somebody will find you at some point.
Yeah. Well, you still got found.
No, I'm just saying, like, even if you were on Tatooine, somebody would find you. Have a higher likelihood of someone like finding you and saving you and giving you resources rather than you would over here.
I guess.
The likelihood is much less. But I don't know. I mean, it's setting up obviously something like with Baylan's storyline.
Yeah.
Ahsoka as well.
I just confirmed that is father and son.
It looked like father and son. Yeah.
That is them.
Yeah, it's definitely them.
And obviously we saw daughter's statue isn't there because she's technically dead.
Mm-hmm.
So
didn't they all die though? Did they all die? I'm tripping.
I don't think they all died.
But maybe they feared the sun. Maybe the power of the sun.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they were leaving.
Yeah.
Because there was a force there greater than them. Now, I don't know. So, okay. The big elephant in the room, we need to address it. But I want your thoughts first. I kind of saw this coming.
Yeah.
I kind of saw this coming because we already know that. And then this is where I feel like the Disney execs wanted their way.
Yeah.
This is where I feel like Dave didn't have an option in this personally. Is with how fast they progressed and how potent they progressed Sabine's abilities. So what are your thoughts on that? Do you agree or disagree with how, like, what are you thinking?
So I feel like the first one where she was like having her moment of desperation and like she was able to pull the lightsaber, I feel like that one was okay.
Yeah.
Because just, as a Wheel of Time comparison.
Yeah.
Nynaeve, when she is like at her moment of breaking, That's when she's the most powerful.
Yeah.
When she has very strong emotions and, you know, that's when she's the most powerful. So I didn't have an issue with that because I felt like Sabine was at a moment of desperation that if I do not get this, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
So I felt like that was okay, right? But her being able to push Ezra like that, I don't know about that. Because like you just figured out how to give it to you after not being able to do anything. So now you're able to push a full-grown man across, you know, a large crevice. Like that just didn't quite make sense to me. Like I felt like it was from like 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I felt about that, but
I don't know. I'm more so upset about the effect this is going to have on the community, because Ahsoka, at least at first, was representing, you know, because a lot of Star Wars fans are just falling off Star Wars in general. They weren't supportive of Obi-Wan. They weren't supportive of the sequels. They weren't supportive of, you know, like Andor and some other stuff. Only like true Star Wars fans who really just love the series would watch anything and everything.
Yeah, the most people were open to is Mando.
Mando, right. Now, I wanted for once for the angry Star Wars fans to be proven wrong. And the opposite happened in this episode. Because there was the angry Star Wars fans that were like ranting about they're going to marry Sue. They're going to marry Sue Sabine like they did with Rey. And then try to give her an example by making her the granddaughter of Palpatine, yada, yada, yada. Right? I wanted those people to be wrong. And I wanted to believe for a little bit that they wouldn't do it.
I feel like the only way they could have remedied the fact that she did push Ezra across is if, you know, she was trying to like pull something to her later, like training, and it wasn't coming.
Yeah.
Like that's the only way they could have remedied that, but they didn't.
They didn't, and they didn't have the time. I don't
feel like they had enough time in this episode.
They didn't. This episode was rushed.
Yeah.
In so many ways.
Yeah.
And I love Rick, and Rick is a great director, but sadly, he's just working with what he was being given. Yeah. You know, the timestamp was super low on this. We're looking at, like taking out the intro and all that, we're looking at like 40-ish minutes. Yeah. Like you take how much minutes is the recap and all that? We got about like what 30-40 seconds of the recap. So then we start about so we don't even start to like minute like 140 something. So add an extra minute of that. We only had about 41 minutes of actual content. And
I feel like at least for first episodes and finales, they need to be at least an hour. Minimum. Because especially if you're at a point in the story where you're like, how the freak are you going to end this?
Yeah, it was just...
But that's the thing with Disney, and that I've been saying this over and over again. They rush their endings.
They always do. Always.
They don't give people a chance to finish properly. No. Because every single one, give or take, has been about 40 to 50 minutes.
Man, we were doing so well, you know. I think this might definitely be one of the weaker episodes in pacing and like just overall construction of things. Mm-hmm. There's things I liked, but they tried to drop so much big things in one episode, especially with Morgan. Mm-hmm. They, you know, the night troopers, the freaking, you know, Ezra building. I don't even know. Like, unless I missed it. Like, are we just going to just explain where the heck the Kyber crystal came from? Will we just assume that Huyang just kept a couple of them on him because, you know, he's been training Jedi for so long and he just keeps a bunch of Kyber? But like, that's not the way how things were done, though. People wouldn't just keep Kyber crystals on them like that. At least to my knowledge, that's not how that went down.
Even the episode in Clone Wars, when they were teaching the younglings how to build them, they had to go out and find the Kyber crystal.
They had to go out and get the crystal. Yeah, I mean, even Cal in the games. Yeah, he had to go and get a crystal.
Look, the only explanation I could see for that is that in his time that Ezra had found one, but he never had the capability to build one because he didn't have the right stuff.
Possibly. And I mean, like, this planet, obviously, it's strong with the Force, as we can confirm Father's presence is here.
Yeah.
You know, daughter is there.
Yeah.
So we can confirm that this place, you know, is well with the Force. So, I mean, I wouldn't disbelieve that Ezra found a kyber crystal on this planet.
Yeah.
But I feel it just wasn't explained. And I feel like that's a big of a lore problem because, like, look, he's building. We're just watching the scene where he's constructing the saber. There's no kyber crystal. I don't see one. He's just putting a saber together, and I feel like this is damaging. This is damaging for newer Star Wars fans who don't really go extensively into the lore.
Don't know how this works.
And don't know how this works.
Because it's a very intricate process.
Yeah, I mean, like, from what I remember, I don't remember the mention of kyber crystals in the original trilogy.
No, I don't remember.
They
never really saw, I don't think we ever saw Luke doing anything.
No, we never did.
Yeah.
We never saw it in the original trilogy.
I think it was it the prequels that we heard about it, or was it like even Clone Wars?
I think it was mainly Clone Wars they started like emphasizing that.
Yeah, because I don't remember them talking about.
I don't remember the prequel trilogy. I don't really remember them, you know, talking about the kyber crystals specifically in the prequels, unless my memory is just not good to me right now. I don't remember that.
I don't remember.
Like, I don't remember that at all. I just remember
like they already had their
sabers already.
So, yeah.
The only time we really saw the difference of the kyber crystal situation, I felt like, was Clone Wars. Was the first time I think it was actually mentioned in media. And then obviously, well, actually, no. I keep saying the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars wasn't the first time it was mentioned. The first times, when was it mentioned? Was it mentioned in the movie?
It says it was in A New Hope.
Was it in A New Hope?
The kyber crystals first mentioned in early drafts. Oh, early drafts.
Yeah, because I don't remember them, because they talked about the kyber crystals powering like a lot of the the blasters and stuff. But like
the first mention of a kyber crystal in a modern context was in season 2 of the Clone Wars.
Yeah. And even before the Clone Wars, it was mentioned in the Legends books.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. The Legends has everything. So they talked about kyber crystals there.
Yeah, but in like the actual like canon,
like modern canon media, it's the Clone Wars. Yeah, and then like so the Clone Wars,
and many people we've come to find out have not watched it, and don't have any plans to watch it because it's just a kid's show.
And the fact that they kind of gloss over the I know I'm nitpicking, guys, but I'm just trying to like you're just seeing us react to this as we think.
Yeah.
That's the thing, because some people complain about us ranting sometimes.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, we're literally just watching the episode. We haven't had time to process our thoughts. You're watching us process our thoughts at this moment. So, like, my only thing is like just thinking like glossing over that point about, you know, how a kyber crystal is super important for the construction of a lightsaber, and how it also affects the color of your lightsaber too. Just glossing over it, I feel like is a big thing, because
this is also a big thing because Ezra's original lightsaber was green, and now it's blue.
Technically, it was blue first.
Was it blue first?
It was blue in season 1. Remember that one laser saber he had that had the gun as well?
Oh yeah.
It was technically blue first.
Yeah.
Then it was green.
Now it's blue.
Now it's blue again. Blue and green is just, you know, any other color really is fine as long as it's not red, really. Orange is new.
Yeah, orange is new. But the at least from what we've seen in canon. But like man, it's just, I don't know, glossing over, because even in the Ahsoka book, they talked about her lightsaber. Yeah.
They talked about how she was able to get the lightsaber and why it was white in the book. They spent time, I believe it was E.K. Johnston wrote the book, spent time really going into detail, and obviously it's a book, yes, but they went into detail in the book to explain how important that was, because when she fought the Inquisitor, she was hearing. So whenever you choose a kyber crystal, if you don't know, y'all, it calls to you.
Yeah, it like speaks to
you. It like kind of speaks to you through the Force.
Yeah.
And obviously the Empire used kyber crystals to power their big laser weapons as well.
Mm-hmm.
But and like the Death Star, I believe, was powered with kyber crystals. But so they obviously manipulated the power of it to channel the light. But anyways, point is, the kyber crystal was an important factor of the saber, and it calls to you. So in the Ahsoka book, the kyber crystal was calling to her, and then when she found out where the kyber crystal was, she found out that it was coming from this Inquisitor's lightsaber.
Yeah.
So this the Inquisitor's lightsaber was already betraying him. I was like, new parent.
Yeah.
And it called to Ahsoka, and Ahsoka took out the kyber crystals from that Inquisitor's lightsaber, and as she channeled the Force into it, it became white. And that is how Ahsoka got her lightsabers, and not why it's that color. Because it was representing that she's essentially as I like. This is one thing I did like about it, that Admiral Thrawn name dropped a Ronin. So she's essentially a Ronin, a fallen samurai. Okay, a samurai without a master. That's what a Ronin is. Someone, a samurai that doesn't have a family anymore, doesn't have a school, doesn't have a master. Thing. They do their own thing. That's what a Ronin is. That's what a Ronin was. So I like that they made that comparison for Ahsoka, a masterless samurai.
Also showing that in what's it called? Star Wars Visions.
Visions too, the Ronin. That was a good one too.
Yeah.
But that was the one thing I did like. But like I know I'm kind of thinking about it, but it kind of upset me a little bit because I do like the lore aspect of kyber crystals, and the fact that they just glossed over it. Like
they could have
carrying kyber crystals on deck now.
Yeah, because Huyang could have been like, "Where'd you get that from?"
Right.
It's like, "Oh, I found it."
Or what I would have liked, because look, it's not unbelievable that Huyang would have some spare kyber crystals. It's not unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's not. Obviously, he has a bunch of Jedi parts here. This is technically
his ship.
Yeah. So. And he has a ton of Jedi parts.
Yeah.
On the ship. So it would have it's not believable that he wouldn't have it. It's just it would have been nice. Yeah. It would have been nice to see it.
Maybe he has like 5 of them.
Like 5.
And one of them just calls to Ezra.
Right.
It was like this one.
This one. Exactly. It would have been nice if he pulled it out.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
It would have changed everything.
Yeah.
So
it would have been nice to just see him like pull out the tray. Like he's about to show off his new freaking, Cartier diamonds. Like, here we go. Like, which one you want, Chief?
Yeah.
And like, maybe, like you said, maybe he only had like 5. Maybe he only had like a handful, like a couple left. Because from what I remember in that episode in season 2, the younglings had to go.
I don't think that was season 2. I think that was later. But the first mention of it was in season 2.
I don't remember the season, so let's just say it later.
It was a later season. Between 4 and 5.
I remember Ahsoka was training the younglings.
Yeah.
How to build their sabers with Huyang.
Yes.
So I remember they specifically went to go get them.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a whole episode.
Yeah, had their whole thing. Had their whole experience. And
they came back with their crystals and built it with Huyang.
Yeah.
And they have to fight their way off or something. Yeah. But anyways, so that, I don't know. It just would have been nice to see it. That's all.
Yeah.
But we can move on from that. I think my biggest issue was just how fast, and again, how fast they progressed Sabine. Now, I have a 2-parter viewpoint on this.
Mm-hmm.
Part 1 is to justify it by saying, okay, look, moment of desperation, moment of adrenaline, you can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe she was just, the Force was calling to her, but because she didn't get her master's acceptance, maybe it was obviously. And obviously we know that Kanan mentioned that Sabine her connection to the Force was closed off. So she didn't allow herself to feel the Force flow through her. There's still a bunch of question marks about that, about her heritage, her lineage.
Yeah.
How much midichlorians does she have? Are they even counting midichlorians anymore? Is that a thing that matters to the canon anymore?
Yes, we have not talked about midichlorians in a while.
We haven't mentioned midichlorians since, on in movies or shows, really, since The Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the first and last times you really heard it in a big way like that, where Qui-Gon went out of his way with a whole midichlorian scanner, literally straight up scanning midichlorians.
I know, they only talked about midichlorians with Anakin, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, I mean, I believe they mentioned it a couple other times in Clone Wars.
Yeah, but not about anyone specifically, or
it was, and Legends obviously mentions these things, but
but we're not talking about
Legends, canon. We're talking about canon. We're talking about the canon right now. Disney canon.
Legends just has everything.
Legends has everything.
Anything your little heart desires is probably there.
It's most likely there. Luke had kids, the whole shebang.
Yeah.
Twins, all that. Or was it Leia that had twins? I think it was Leia that had twins. I can't remember.
I think it was Luke.
I think it was Luke. One of them had twins.
Yeah.
I can't really remember. My Legends memory is just, I read certain things, I didn't read other things.
Yeah.
So my Legends is kind of like thing. But Luke had a whole different type of life over there in Legends, okay? Luke was out here being a hoe. Like, it was a whole bunch of stuff going on with Luke. But but that being said, though, like, man, there was just, there's just so many cool things in Legends, man. It's making my heart hurt, man.
Well, they are taking some stuff from Legends now.
But this stuff makes me lose faith now. Sadly. It really does. I don't want to make the angry Star Wars guys seem right, but I've been one of the few people that's been holding out hope and optimism that they will do right by the lore in some way without having some executive person come in and say, yo, by the last episode, we need force wielding, we need lightsabers, we need the whole trio. Yeah. I would have been completely, my whole reaction to this whole ending episode. This is my genuine criticism as a fan of Star Wars. I don't hate the episode. I still think the show is a great watch. Do not get me wrong.
Yeah.
Right? There's aspects I loved of the episode, but there's things that I wish weren't even there to begin with. Like, seriously, we could have gone this entire episode and this whole season without seeing Sabine use the Force the way she did.
Yeah.
But before I forgot to finish off my justification for it. But that would be my only way to justify it, honestly. Maybe unexplained midichlorians, closed off from the Force, having that conversation with Ahsoka allowed her to feel more accepted.
Yeah. I mean, I do think that was a big part of it.
Yeah.
But
so that's my explanation as to why it could work. Now, on the flip side of that, why it shouldn't have worked, you've already heard me mention some of that already, about it. But, again, talent, obviously, as Ahsoka mentioned, talent being a factor, lack of training. Okay. Even the most Rey did in the first movie was pull the lightsaber to her.
Yeah.
At the end. Well, actually, no. Well, she did more than that, actually. Yeah. Because she straight up used a Jedi mind trick, which takes. Let me not use that example. That does not help my case here.
Yeah. The sequels are a whole other.
Yeah, the sequels are a whole
situation.
Yeah, let me not. Yeah, because that doesn't even help my case here, actually. I just feel like they don't know their audience well enough to know what would sell.
Yeah.
Quite frankly speaking, because I feel heavy, bro. I believe it in my core. And again, it's not a bash on Kathleen Kennedy, but because she's an executive, I have a feeling that her and everybody else up there made that decision for this episode to go the way it did.
Yeah.
And that is what upsets me.
Knowing how Dave is.
And John.
And how they go about their episodes and just their Star Wars content in general, this does not feel like a decision made by them.
No, it really doesn't. It doesn't feel like they wanted this. Especially
Dave likes a really slow burn.
Dave loves a slow burn.
This was not a slow burn.
No.
This was bam. It's like, yep, gotcha. Sabine is like a full-on Jedi now.
And I wanted that outcome for her, right?
Yeah.
I personally wanted that outcome. Some people didn't want that outcome. I wanted the outcome, but not so fast.
Yeah.
Not the way they did it. And I had a feeling, I had a strong feeling, bro, about the last episode, it was going to do something like pulling the lightsaber. Okay, I would have actually let that go.
Yeah.
I honestly would have I would have let it go.
Even opening the
door. Yeah, I could have let that go too.
All three of them were doing it.
And
so
who's
it's
to
like,
say?
who's to say like Sabine only is maybe not doing anything.
Right.
You know?
But the pushing Ezra part, willy-nilly, let's try to
yeah,
bro, that got me effed up.
Look, Ezra did the initial jump.
Yes.
Right? And he missed. And Sabine took him from here to here.
To here, instead of bruh, that got me effed up in so many ways. Because I'm like, ain't no way.
So fast and so cleanly.
And clean and calm and no stress, no strain.
Yeah.
Bro, Grogu be struggling. Like,
yeah. You know, besides the fact that he's technically still a baby.
He's still a baby, technically.
But
technically.
He's
Grogu be out here suffering, bro.
Yeah.
Grogu would lift the cup and be like, ugh.
Yeah, especially all of this being Sabine's first time, like, actually using it.
Yeah, man. I look, y'all, like I said, I'm kind of in the middle about my criticism here, so don't think I'm on the side of the evil, you know, the Sith Star Wars fans. No.
It was just the last little bit that she did that threw me over the edge.
It's a little bit.
Just a little too much. Like, I felt like this is how it should have gone, right? They did the lightsaber. That's fine. But, you know, maybe she wasn't able to use it. Like, later in the episode, it was like, all right, it's time to get back to your training. She tries to move a cup and she can't do it.
Yeah. That's what, honestly, Shan, that's, bro, let me just, out of hope, just check to see if there's any more.
There's not. We already looked. There's nothing.
Out of hope, there's nothing.
There's
more.
nothing.
That's it. Not even like 2 seconds.
There's nothing. But that would have been better, I feel.
And you're absolutely correct. I feel like if we, I'm just going to open this just to, yeah, I feel like if there was a resolution like that, where, like you said, they go back on the ship or something, or not even a ship, like in the naughty camp, right? And she's trying to use the Force to try it, just to see, like to move the cup towards her or something by the campfire. And maybe her saber is on the ground. They're getting ready to, okay, we got to go. And her saber is on the ground. And she tries to pick it up and she's straining. And then it just doesn't move. Maybe it wiggles a little bit, but then she just couldn't fully get it up.
Yeah.
I would like to see that. And she goes, and like she'll be confused and be like, and then pick it up. Yeah. And then we would also be confused too, because now she's going to be questioning, how the heck did I pull it off before?
It's like,
but I can't do it now.
Right. It's like, did I actually do that?
Right.
Or...
And I feel like that would have helped it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we're also on a planet where the Force seems to be very strong. So it could have just been like an extra kick or something.
Yeah.
That might have helped it. I don't know. I'm just trying to find reasons to make it feel like this just wasn't a decision that somebody made because they wanted to see flashy lightsaber Force.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong. Like I said, I wanted this outcome maybe another season from now.
Yeah. Yeah. Because look, Sabine is scrappy. Okay, she's been in worse situations than what she was in.
Yes.
And she's gotten out of it without the use of a lightsaber, without the use of the Force. So, you know, like I said, the initial pull of the lightsaber, I think, was completely fine.
It could have been worked around.
It could have been worked around.
Mm-hmm.
But the push after is the issue.
Yeah, that was the thing, man.
That is my main issue.
I know we're kind of dragging on it a lot, but I'm afraid to go on Twitter now, bro.
Yeah.
Man.
I just know some people are going to be extremely pissed.
I'm already waiting for the videos because I was tired of people calling it She Wars and calling it this and all these bigoted people. I don't like their reviews because they try to use, gender and all this kind of stuff to criticize, writing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, that has nothing to do with it. Let's address the writing. Let's address the writing and the story structure. let's address it from an actual criticism standpoint here.
I don't want to hear anything because now we have 2 Jedi of each gender.
Yeah.
Like, literally. I don't want to... Everything is balanced currently.
Yeah. It's just...
At least in the known Jedi.
It just wouldn't be honestly realistic for all 3 of them to make it back. At least so fast.
Yeah, might take some more time.
It wouldn't be realistic because, like I said, like, you know, that's mad Jedi, bro.
Yeah.
Like, at the point when we saw Rey, especially if they're trying to connect this to the sequels, by the time we saw Rey, Luke had only known of him and his own Padawan doing stuff. Yeah. And at that point, he was like, you know what? The Jedi, I'm the last Jedi. This had to do with me. I'm done. I ain't doing nothing else.
Yeah.
So obviously, that if they're trying to make that make sense, the only way they can make that make sense is by limiting how many Force users are in the galaxy.
Yeah.
And by spreading them far away.
You take back my... Technically, there's 3, like, males that can use the Force.
Who?
There's Ezra, Grogu, and Luke.
And Luke. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's technically more men than women as of right now.
Well, make it 4 men. Because your boy Jason.
That's true.
Your boy Jason.
Yeah.
So.
And I can't say full Jedi yet because, you know.
But he can use the Force though.
The Force users. Because technically, like, Grogu isn't fully there either.
I don't know, man. I just had some hopes for how I want to start. I'm just disappointed, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I think Ahsoka was a pretty strong show.
Yeah.
I think it introduced a lot of great concepts. I do feel that the new universe and the new path that we are on opens up a lot of opportunities for newer storylines.
Definitely.
It definitely does. I don't have a problem with the outcome. I have a problem with the execution of the outcome.
Yeah.
That's more so what I'm criticizing. I wanted Sabine to be a Jedi, full Force Jedi, Force user. I wanted that.
Yeah.
Personally, I wanted that.
Yeah.
Right? I ain't gonna front to you. Personally, I wanted that. But the way they did it and the way they constructed that from a writing standpoint just wasn't there for me. And I'm just a little disappointed. I'm going to be happy to see Ezra train Jason.
Yeah.
That's going to make up for wholesome moments. That's fine. But like I said, it would have been way too perfect if everybody made it back.
Yeah. But, you know, just to like kind of wrap it up so we're not just
rambling.
Rambling. Overall, the show was great.
Yeah.
And it had its really good moments, had some questionables, but I feel like overall the show was really good. And
yeah, I think so.
I enjoyed it.
Like if I look back and be honest with myself here, you can go to the reactions and see our excitement. It was great to see Thrawn back. Mm-hmm. It was great to see, you know, Ahsoka just back in general and continuing the story. The Anakin episodes, some of the stronger ones too. Seeing Ezra back as well. Those strong moments. I love seeing Sabine. Obviously, it's a little bit of a tease, not being able to have the whole Ghost Crew have a proper reunion.
But you know,
but it is what it is.
I feel like it's open to future. Like there can definitely be like more seasons of this, and you know them going through this planet, going through the galaxy. You know, possibly making the way back at some point.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a lot of opportunities right now.
There is.
So just got to see what they do with it.
Just kind of left on a little bit of a sour, not sour, but a little bit of a note.
Yeah, it was definitely a little underwhelming, but
I mean, the Night Sister stuff was cool.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. They had moments in this episode that were great.
Yeah.
Again, now I'm going to be repeating myself. So what would you rate the episode singularly, just so that we can wrap up like you're saying? What would you rate the episode and then what would you rate the season?
I mean, episode, I'd probably say like a 7.
Honestly, I'm at a 6, bro.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I think the season overall, though, I'm at like 8.5, 9.
Season overall, I'm there too. I'm at an 8. I would say I'm at an 8 because I'm gonna take the last 2 episodes into account.
Yeah.
So I'm at an 8.
I'm
personally.
saying that overall though, just because I feel like a majority of the episodes I enjoyed.
Yeah.
and the majority of most of the decisions made I enjoyed.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like 8.5, 9, like somewhere in between there.
I mean, for the most part, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, that's it for this video, y'all. If you want a more comprehensive review discussion about Ahsoka, next week, let me know in the comments so I can plan it out and, you know, write down some notes, maybe rewatch the episode, maybe rewatch the last few episodes kind of thing. If you want to do that, I don't mind doing it. I would love to do that, but only if you guys want to see it. So
this is more of a processing kind of moment.
Yeah.
That'll be a little more thought out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, if you guys want a more thought out discussion on the episode in the series, let us know in the comments and we can try to fit it somewhere in the schedule depending on where things are at. Because we got a lot of other new shows that we're gonna have to.
We got Loki.
We got Loki coming
Gen
out,
V.
Gen V, and later on there'll be Scott Pilgrim and
I think
some
that's
other
November,
things. November though.
Yeah.
But there's other things, and we gotta get back on our movie reactions too. So
yeah,
not much time. But we'll figure it out. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it all the way to the end, and we will see you guys in the next one. Clockmaster and
Cosmic Fates
out.